Sounds good. So what I'm gonna do is right now, for everybody that's joining, you are joining the BEONAIR Forum. Learn from a pro to be a pro. Right now, we're interviewing Edgar Garcia, international voice actor. Right now, it is 3 minutes past the hour, and we still got some more time to go in. Again, my name is Phillip Bufford. We've got a question from Anthony. Anthony, go ahead. You've got the floor. And
I think I saw the question there, right?
Yes, it's in the chat at 147.
Okay, let me just go to the chat real quick.
Okay, well, I'll be frank. I thought up several questions while he's been talking. I'm not mouthing off. Okay, and then after I asked about finding this representation, you then said not to approach representation without an amazing demo, so that created an overriding question where I need to ask how to make an amazing demo, and before you answer, I need to specify that the last VO artist I asked for advice wrote me a short book. I had a brain crash, I have mental health issues, I couldn't handle it, so where should I start with that? And I'm already on Backstage.com and Fiverr.
Okay, Fiverr, I would stay away. And I'm going to tell you why. Because to me, I don't see the reason why I would charge 5, 10, 15, 100 bucks for a specialized job such as this one. I'm against that all the way. What people are doing there and professional artists are doing there is basically betting for volume, okay? Because that's the only way you're going to see money there. Why would I go and charge $5 or 10 bucks for a 30-second VO when I can charge 500 on voices?
You can, but I can't. I'm just starting out.
No. Remember something. Voices will give you the budget. They won't ask you, how much do you charge me to do this? No, the budget's already closed. When you get an audition, you're going to get the information that says, we are able to pay up to this. It's up to you to take it or leave it. So it's not about, charging rates as you deem fit. No, the rates are going to be charged by voices, the client that works with voices. So yes, you can. Because everybody can. It's not about me having the stature that I may have and that I don't think I have in the business, and you. Because in voices, you and me are exactly the same. Again, subjective business.
That works.
Voices 1, 2, 3, Voice Bunny, Inter Voices in Europe. There's so many. There's so many, but from experience, the one that I've worked better with has been Voices. Canadian, by the way, Canadian-based, but to me is the one that has the better clients. So don't be afraid of Fiverr. First of all, it's like a zillion inside that thing, and I don't see the reason to be charging that little, because you have to see this as a business, man. See it as a business. And as such, I have to give value to my voice. And the value comes by different ways of understanding how this works. And guys, it is something complex, but I'm going to try. I know I'm over Linda, and I told you it's just me. It's the way I am. But you guys tell me when it's time, and I'll try to wrap it up. But the thing about this is, guys, how much are you worth? What's the value of a professional? And the value comes with the fact that, for example, if, and who asked the question? I'm sorry, Anthony, right?
Yes.
Anthony, okay, Anthony. If I told you, okay, I have this commercial for you, and this commercial is going to air in Miami, how much would you charge me for that? How much do you think you could make with that commercial? Radio.
I have no idea.
No idea. We need to have idea. We need to know how much we're worth. And that's the first thing that I'm telling all my students in school. We need to know the value of a profession. So let me just take you from micro to macro, okay? If that would be a commercial just to air on the Miami area, it would be a commercial that would, make you, earn like probably between 500, 700, 800 bucks. Not a big deal, okay? Let's say the same commercial now airs Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, tri-state area. Are you going to charge the same 700 bucks? Because you shouldn't. No.
So do you calculate it based on
because the bigger the area being
population
covered by the voice, the bigger the money. So if we move bigger and bigger and bigger and we go national, then we move on to the big leagues, because national is something that will give you guys between the numbers, and believe me guys, this is not a lie. You could make for a 30-second commercial, TV for example, between $40,000 and $60,000 for a 30-second commercial. Why? Because the exposure is complete. And let me tell you, that's not the only thing involved in this, because we also have the royalties, or what we call the residuals. Why? Because every network playing our commercial has to pay us. So after you've been paid all that amount of money, you're going to get weekly checks for $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 from people you don't even know who they are, because those are the residuals. So if we know the value of a professional from the smallest thing that we can do to the biggest one, we know how to work in between. And the first thing that you guys need to ask is, where is this thing going to be used and for how long? Because those are things that are going to affect the pricing of the things that you're going to be doing. It's not the same thing if this is going to air for 2 weeks as if it was going to air for 3 months. It's not the same amount of money. So we need to know about the value of professionals, because otherwise we're going to be lost. And that's why so many people get screwed on Fiverr, because basically you guys are dumping the business. If we dump the business, if we start lowering our rates down and down and down every time, what's going to end up happening is what already happened. That we're going to get paid crap. Every time that we want to do something, we're going to have a client that says, I can find that thing for a cheaper price with this guy. Well, then go and do it with that guy. Don't bug me for that. I'm standing my ground with that, guys. And it's something that I urge you to understand, because it is really important. Do not, and I mean do not, undersell yourself for something. Find out, first of all, what is the race, and you can find that information on the internet, but understand that it's a geographical thing, and it is something that is basically related to the kind of usage and the different media in which this thing is going to be used. If I'm going to go radio, TV, and internet, it's ×3. So if it's 40,000, it's ×3. So this gives you an idea of how big this thing can get. What do you think, guys? I'm always, based on the advertising world, because that's where the money is, basically. And that's what you guys, where I think that you guys should start aiming for. Become broadcasters. Of course, become broadcasters, because it's going to give you the tools to be able to do these things. But also aim on advertising, because that's where the money is. On the internet, and TV, radio, you name it. All right?